Today we had some great moves in the market that I took advantage of. I took one quick scalp on SPY right off the open, and then I waited patiently for the absolute best setup of the whole day. And we absolutely killed it on that trade. I executed the trades really well today, and I got it all recorded live, so enjoy the live trading. Just went long on SPY. There's a great setup on, it's on my other screen. If we can't hold this level, I'm just gonna have to get out. We're getting a nice push up towards pre-market highs. Although if we wick back down, I'm getting out. I don't want to have to stop out at break even, but might have to. This has been a nice move so far. There we go. Pre-market highs are right here. Yeah, I'm taking it. Nice little scalp to start the day off. I'm going for it again. It's just, I'm having a little bit of FOMO, but I'm going to keep a stop around here, and I'm anticipating the break of pre-market highs. Looks like it's going for it. It's nice and strong right now, especially on the 5 minute. If we really start to speed up, I'm going to try to add a second contract for the breakout. It would be ideal. I'm adding one. It looks like it wants to do it right at the level. There's the breakout. I'm already getting out of one contract. Alright, now we're just holding on to our runner. I'd really like to see this continue. Looks like it's holding. Looks like it wants to squeeze up a little bit more. That was a beautiful breakout. I'm really glad we got the second contract in too. Now the question is, where do we look to get out, you know? Oof. I'm watching this closely. I'm getting out. Beautiful trade. That was perfect. Perfect execution. Our thesis was correct, and we got the second contract in. Let's go. So now to break down these trades. Here again, we're trading SPY on the 2 minute chart, and you're probably wondering, why did I buy it right here? Like, what support did we have right here? Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring over my Thinkorswim charts. 1 second. And I was looking at ES, and if you don't know, ES is the futures of the S&P 500. So I like to watch SPY and both ES. And before the market opened, I found this area of confluence right here. If you zoom out a little bit, you'll notice right here, we had 2 touches of this area. Now to me, that forms an area of confluence. Like, we had a little double bottom and a move up. So I went ahead and marked that level. I'm going to go ahead and make this full screen. So this was the level that I was watching. You can see before the market opened, it bounced off there once, went back up, and then right here at 8:30 when the market opened, we dipped below it and then reclaimed it. I'm going to break this down to the 2 minute chart. So here we go. This is the trade we took. This is right at the open. The first candle closed red and then reclaimed the support level. And then right here, when we were about to break the high of the previous candle, I went long right around here with only one contract. I made this a really light position size, because I think trades right off the open are high risk, and you really have to be careful trading off the open. And I held this for just a couple minutes. We got a small push up, and I think it was right around here, just before the pre-market high level, I took profits. So now I'm going to go back to SPY to show you my second trade. So let's go ahead and make this full screen. This is SPY in the 2 minute time frame. You know, I'm just not using my Weeble charts because I guess I do mark out my levels each morning on Thinkorswim, and I have that on my second monitor. So I might just start doing my recaps on these charts. And you can see I was watching the pre-market high, which is this white line right here, because we had 1, 2, 3 rejections of pre-market high. So on this pullback right here, this is a trade I actually didn't show. I went long right here on this green candle thinking we'd have the move back up and the break of pre-market high. But I had my mental stop loss right below this candle right here. So unfortunately, when this pulled back here, I just sold. for a really small loss. But then when we reclaimed the 9 EMA, I believe it was on this candle right here, I went long. I'm going to go ahead and mark this out with an arrow. I believe my entry was right there. The tape was really speeding up. The volume on this candle was pretty high as well, so I went long anticipating the break of the pre-market high. And you'll notice right here on the recording, I added a second contract. And this trade has worked out beautifully. We got a really strong break of the pre-market high with tons of volume. And the nice thing about having 2 contracts or more is that you can scale out. So right here when we got the break, I sold one and I held on to a second one as a runner. I probably should have set a break-even stop loss because I got shaken out right around here is when I sold my second contract. So I did miss out on a little more upside, but I wanted to treat it as a scalp. That's typically how I trade. But yeah, I guess holding on to runners is something that's always good to learn and to work on. Maybe that'll be a goal of mine this year is to hold runners. So yeah, that trade we executed beautifully. And I just want to point out this was also a flag break. This is a bull flag on the 2-minute chart. And the plan was essentially when we break through this line, we get long and place our stop somewhere around here. This kind of would have been a bigger loss than I would have liked to take if we hit this all the way down here. But I still think the risk to reward was worth it, and I think the probabilities on this trade was pretty high. So yeah, that was essentially it. We got the move up towards pre-market high. You don't buy here. You don't chase the move. Remember to wait for pullbacks. You want to be buying pullbacks. Remember that something I've learned is the best traders are in before the move happens. When I started out trading, I probably would have gotten short right here. I probably would have bought puts right here thinking, oh, we're going to go down so much further. This is just confirmation. It just doesn't work like that from what I've learned. Or I probably would have bought calls right here. But I've learned that it's your risk to reward is so much greater if you're buying pullbacks rather than just chasing the breakout or chasing a move that's already happened. So anyway, that's something huge that I've learned from trading this year. So if we go back to Weibo and we take a look at the account, you can see we had a pretty nice day today, about 18, 19 bucks, and 3.5% gain. So yeah, we're sticking to our strategy of small, consistent winners. I remind myself every day to not overtrade and to stop taking low quality setups. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this live trade video. And if you did, please feel free to subscribe and follow me along my trading journey this year and the years to come. Like I said, my goal for this year is to post about 3 of these recap videos per week, as well as I want to try and grow my channel to 1,000 subscribers. So I would really appreciate your support and feedback in the comments below. With that being said, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.